Soon, students at Turpin High School will have a new way to walk to school.
It's part of an Eagle Scout project for one of the high school students. Ashley Smith shows us how this path will actually make a difference for students in the community.
Here at Turpin High School, many students park in this church parking lot. Now the church actually rents out those spaces to those students, and the students would then walk down that path. Now before this Eagle Scout decided to turn this project into his own, those students would have to walk through sometimes a muddy path through a bit of a wooded area. But now that's all going to change once this project is completed in the next couple of days. Bradley Beck is a senior at Turpin High School. He's a Life Scout with Troop 281, currently working on his Eagle Scout project. It's something he's been involved in for 2 years.
This trail is used by not only students coming here every day, but it's also used by families that come for football games, things like that. Knowing that I'm making a permanent path, like out of concrete, that'll be here for many, many generations.
We do have a sidewalk that connects the church to the school, but it's a ways away. And we know students like to take the most direct path and over time have created their own pathway.
Principal David Spencer says this isn't the first time he's been presented with the idea to improve this path.
My first response was, that's a great idea. I'm not sure it's going to happen, mainly because this is my 17th year here, and we've probably had at least 7 other Eagle Scouts that have considered this project.
Beck had to communicate with the church, the school, and the landowners of this driveway between the church and school. After they all agreed to his plans and he had a quote from the construction company, he had to raise more than $3,000. That only took 3 days. Then the hard work began.
And we tore out all of the shrubs, all of the honeysuckle from here to there in one day. It took quite a while. There was a lot here. It was pretty thick.
The concrete will be poured here tomorrow and the path will be finished. Beck says this project has taught him a lot about making a difference in your community.
There's just little things that you can always do to help out the people in your community. And while it might not be a big thing to you, it could make the difference to someone else.
Now, Bradley says, of course, this project would have never been possible if it wasn't for all of the people that donated money and, of course, time and energy from his own fellow scouts that made this project complete. Reporting here in Anderson Township, Ashley Smith, Fox 19 Now.
I love that.
That's
I love what he
great.
said, too. You
Yeah.
can always do something to help. That's good
so
advice
good.
there.
Such
Yeah.
good